What's happening, everybody? It's Kangaroo Black again. I just want to talk to y'all about some games that's coming up this week. Who's favored to win, and if they will cover the spread or not. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. Try not to be long with this video. So first up, we got Tennessee taking on Georgia at home in Knoxville, Neyland Stadium. So Georgia is favored to win by 20.5 points. Do I think Georgia will cover the spread? Absolutely. I think Georgia will cover the spread. I know Tennessee quarterback is playing pretty good now, and I know Tennessee done rolled off a couple of wins in a row, 2-3 wins in a row. So, but it's a different animal right now. So we'll see how it work out for Tennessee. But I think Georgia will beat them by more than 20 points. They favored by 20.5. So I think they'll basically manhandle Tennessee. But, I'm not going to count Tennessee totally out. I think they'll come out. I think they'll be playing hard, playing aggressive, physically. But I think just going to go up against this Georgia team and this Georgia defense, eventually they're going to come to realize that they ain't on Georgia level yet. So Tennessee, you got it rough this weekend. So, hey, I wish y'all the best. If y'all do happen to pull out the damn win, hey, I'm going to give you all the credit in the world, all right? But I don't think old Rocket Top can do it. So that's just my take on the game. Next up, we got, I don't even know why I'm doing this, but we got Alabama at home against New Mexico State, and they are 51.5 point favorite over New Mexico State. Do I think they will cover the spread? No. I think it'll be a big win for Alabama. I mean, they will blow New Mexico State out. No doubt. I think a lot of our backups will get some playing time, but I don't think they'll win by 51 points. Nick Saban, with those teams, he take his foot off the gas. So 51 points is not going to happen. I say we probably win about 30-something, maybe 40, maybe in the 40s, but 51 by 50 points, I don't think so. It could happen. I mean, we didn't beat some teams like this last year. I think we beat Mercer like 62-0, but whatever. But I don't think that we're going to do that this year. I don't think we're going to beat New Mexico State that bad. I know we're going to win, but by 50 points, I don't think so. I don't think Nick Saban going to let that happen. So unless the backups get in there and then New Mexico State, they just be like whatever. So, but for 51.5 points, I don't see it. I do see us winning big, though. But, hey, it is what it is. So, we're going to take it and we're going to roll with it. And then you got Auburn at home against Mississippi State. Auburn is a 5.5 point favorite. Mississippi State is up and down this year. You don't know who they're going to beat. You don't know who they're going to lose to. I mean, they beat Texas A&M. And then come back and lose to a little rinky-dink team. So you never know about Mississippi State. So Mike Leach over there, he got to get his team together. He got to get them playing consistently. So, but hell, I don't expect Mike Leach to be there too much longer anyway. Maybe 2 or 3 more years. That's about it. But Mike Leach, he just ain't recruiting the athletes that Dan Mullen used to recruit over there at Mississippi State. So do I think Auburn will beat Mississippi State by 5.5? I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. I'm gonna give Bo Nix the benefit of the doubt. So I think Auburn will cover that spread. I mean, it's not a large spread, but I think Auburn will cover, and I think they'll win. So hey, Bo Nix, I'm giving you one. Then we got Texas A&M against Ole Miss. They going into Oxford, so they got Ole Miss at home. Texas A&M is a 2-point favorite over Ole Miss. I think Texas A&M will win. And the reason why I think Texas A&M will win and they'll cover this little 2-point spread, they'll win by more than that. But the reason why is because of Lane Kiffin's decision making. For some reason, Lane Kiffin love to go for it on 4th down on his own side of the field. I don't give a damn if he on his own 30, on 35, whatever. Lane Kiffin will go for it on 4th down. and I think that will be the doom of Ole Miss. So I think Texas A&M will win. I think Texas A&M, their defense will be able to stop Ole Miss's offense. Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, he like to throw the damn ball, so I'm sure they'll be playing the pass. So, but then you got I'm sure Texas A&M will be playing the pass. So we'll see what our Ole Miss running game is like. So, but I do expect Texas A&M to get this win, and I'm gonna give you my game preview on this win on some of these games, which will be coming out Wednesday. But Texas A&M will cover this little 2-point spread, and they'll beat Ole Miss. All right, we got Penn State at home, a 1-point favorite over Michigan. Why? I don't know. Because Penn State they dropped 3 in a row. So I don't know what made them pick them over Michigan. I don't think Penn State will win this game. I think Michigan's going to win this game. And I think Michigan's going to win it by at least 8 points. So 8 points or more, I think Michigan will win. So Penn State, they on a downfall. They came out rocking and rolling, and then they just went downhill. And I expect them to stay that way. So Michigan, Jim Harbaugh, you will beat Penn State. There it is. All right, we got Oklahoma, a 6-point favorite over Baylor. Baylor will be playing at home. Do I think Oklahoma will cover this spread? No, I actually think Oklahoma will lose to Baylor. All right, Oklahoma is a struggling machine. I know y'all gonna say, hey, but Alabama struggle too, but no, ain't nobody struggling like Oklahoma. I mean, with every game, except for Texas Tech. But if Caleb Williams they want to replace Spencer Rattler and put Caleb Williams in, they'll have 3 or 4 losses. I'm just saying. But Baylor gonna beat Oklahoma. I can't say by how many points, but I think they'll beat them. So Oklahoma, you're going to take an L this week against Baylor. So it is. So take it for what it is. So, oh well. We got Ohio State at home over Purdue. Ohio State is a 20-point favorite. Well, do I think Ohio State will cover the spread? No. Purdue, against teams like this year, they've been laying them down. Can they come out and do the same performance, give the same performance that they had against Michigan State? Can they do it 2 weeks in a row? It's possible. But I don't know, man. I don't think they can beat Ohio State. We'll see. I didn't think they would beat Michigan State. So, but we'll see. But them baller makers, they laying these ranked teams down. So you're going to have your work cut out for you, Ohio State, this weekend, because Purdue, they come into play. So, I don't know, man. I think Ohio State will win, but I don't think they'll win by 20 points. So I don't think they'll cover the spread. And we got Michigan State at home, a 13.5-point favorite over Maryland. Yes, I do think Michigan State will cover that spread. Maryland is not a good team. So, Tagovailoa, you should have stayed at Alabama. But you went on with Mike Locksley. Hey, couldn't blame you for that. I wish Mike Locksley would have stayed at Alabama. I think we'll be doing much better than what we're doing now. But, hey, we still winning. But Michigan State, you going to beat Maryland, and you going to cover this 13.5-point spread. And, hell, you probably beat the brakes off them. So, it is what it is. Last but not least, we got Notre Dame, a 4.5-point favorite over Virginia. Virginia is playing at home. By the way, Michigan is playing at home, if I didn't mention that. But Virginia is playing at home, and they're going to get their butt whoop at home. Notre Dame finna come in there and beat the brakes off Virginia, and they're going to beat them by way more than 4.5 points. Just my thoughts. So there you have it. Those are some games. And I gave you my opinion if these teams will cover the spread or not. And hopefully you will comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. But I appreciate you watching. And I'm going to end this video by giving you a big roll tide.